Okay, are we up? I think we're live. Let's see. All right, hold on. Let's hang tight until we get some people in here. It says I've got excellent stream health, so let's see what happens. I'm actually watching the Discord right now to see how long it takes before people notice. Okay, MJ Studio is the first one in here tonight. Electro, hello. Junkie, hello. Here we go. Here comes everybody. Yo, what is happening, everybody? How is everybody on this fine Saturday evening? I hope you're having fun. I thought we'd do something a little bit different tonight. Remember, I did talk about doing a live stream on Saturday? Well, I thought we'd do something like this. Audio check, guys. Audio check, sound check. How does everything look at the moment? Let's see here. Sorry, guys, I'm still configuring things. They actually changed some things around a little bit, so I can't really see. Huh. That's weird. That's really weird. All right, maybe it just hasn't updated yet. Anyway, how is everybody tonight? No more bright side. No more bright side. Somebody just said, when is the next bright side? We are done with that, okay? And I'm looking at my second screen right now. That's why I've got my face sideways, so I'm reading the chat. Really good. MJ says, how are we doing today? I am doing very, very well. The Discord still doesn't seem to realize that I am live streaming, which I find is absolutely hilarious. Yeah, they can't tell that I'm here. So, anyway, here's what I've got planned tonight. I thought we could do a little bit of Demo 401 exploration. We could explore the Titanic a little bit in Demo 401. We could jump over to Titanic SOS Roblox for a bit and have some fun with that. We could do some wreck exploration. There's all kinds of things that we could do. Blast just says, what is Demo 401? So Demo 401 is a demo that was created by Titanic Honor and Glory, and it's their most up-to-date Titanic build ever. So it's got a huge chunk of the ship that you can walk around and explore. So we will start this up first. Hang on, let me I'm a little worried about copyright, but we'll see. I'll get some music going a little bit. But let's see here. Roblox is useless right now. Oh, did they start enforcing that chat thing? Great. Great. Demo 401. Yeah, it's on their website. So Demo 401 is on their website. But yeah, we're going to go right in. Let's see here. We're going to board in first class. But yeah, so Demo 401 allows you to actually explore the Titanic. It's take a look around, see the wreck of not the wreck, but the Titanic as she existed in 1912. Will you be exploring the Bismarck when it gets posted into Magellan? Oh, absolutely. Now, I have to admit, I am not an expert on the Bismarck at all. I know the broad spokes of its history, but I do not know the primary things about it. Y'all, it is free. What are they arguing about? Like, that they think that this actually costs a lot of money? Yeah, the Demo 401 is completely free. You will probably need a pretty beefy computer to run it because, as you can see, I'm actually lagging a little bit just from... And I've got a pretty beefy system. I've got a Ryzen 9 processor with a 5070 Ti. So, yeah, I've got a pretty beefy system here, and it still hiccups a little bit. Maritime says, I bought your merch. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. Blast says, where did they source it from? Like, are you talking about, like, the plans and everything? Like, where did they source? Just from photographs. They compare things to the Olympic. They use testimony. There's all kinds of things. So, believe it or not, there's actually a photograph of this room. It was taken by Father Brown. It's not a fantastic photograph, but it's enough to get an idea. Where is the Bodie McBoatface video? Oh, gosh. Are we still talking about Bodie McBoatface? Are you guys ever going to let that go? Was the third class able to explore the first class decks? No, they were not. They were not. They had cages and doorways set up to prevent third class from getting up into these parts of the ship. It's how things were back then. And it wasn't just for that they didn't pay as much money. There was also disease concerns. That was also a problem. But like, so this area right here, this is Scotland Road. It's a giant corridor. Wow, that is loud. How's the audio, guys? Is the audio okay? Is the audio okay? Can you guys hear me over the ship? Because there's a loud air flow. Good, good. Can you guys hear me? Mic check, mic check. Audio's good. Okay. There's a... Here, let me just... there we go. There, I'm just going to turn that down a little bit. Okay. Anyway, so... if this door right here is the emergency access door, okay? And this is an easy way to get into first class. But this corridor right here, this is called Scotland Road. And this corridor spans nearly the entire length of the Titanic. I've talked about it before in several of my videos. And this corridor is actually a big way that the water was able to flood way into the Titanic, you know, way deeper. It was like an accelerant for the water, I should say. And anyway, they actually opened up this door. So there's an emergency door right here. And this door was how you got into... Can I close this? Yeah, there we go. So yeah, this door was how you would get into the grand staircase. And there was no gate, there was nothing blocking it. And Titanic's crew actually did open up this door for the third class passengers. All they would have had to do is open this door, and then this staircase goes all the way up to the boat deck. So yes, the third class passengers did have an easy way up to the boat deck during the sinking. However, because they did not ever come into this part of the ship, then they just didn't know. The third class were poorly managed on the night of the sinking. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. They were poorly managed. So they just didn't know. They did not know about that stairway, that corridor, and whatever. And yeah, so the third class passengers went to their emergency stations, which was like the forward well deck and the aft well deck. And of course, there were no lifeboats there. So that's, wow, look at the jittery. I can't go out that way. Let's just say, notice, passengers are encouraged to contribute to the project if they enjoy this demo of Titanic Honor and Glory. I like that. Patreon.com/Honor and Glory. Yeah, they're accepting donations on there. Let's see here. Third class is like a maze. It can be. It can be. So now we're heading into the lounge. This is one of my personal favorite rooms on the Titanic. Look at this. And this room is smack dab in the breakup area. This area was completely obliterated when the Titanic broke in two. And they recently just found this statue in the debris field. There was a whole big old thing about that. But yeah, they found this. Sean says, is it single player or multiplayer? This demo is strictly single player. If you want to play a Titanic multiplayer experience, then you would need to play Titanic SOS on Roblox. Despite the condition of Roblox at the moment, it is still a fantastic game. I told them they need to move that game off of the Roblox platform and like make a standalone game. I think that would do really good. And here we are out on the promenade. Okay, hey, pop quiz, guys. Let's see if anybody knows. What is historically significant about this room right here? I've talked about this in videos. What is historically significant about this room right here? What is historically significant about this room? Joughin! There we go, from Cameron. Yes, it is not the potato room. Oh my gosh, somebody got it. It is not the potato room, okay? So, and I see that super chat. I'll answer it here in just a minute. So, can I load this up? I think so. Hold on. So, during the sinking of Titanic, okay, right around the time that the Titanic's greatest hero, or I'm sorry, right around the time that the bridge was going under, okay? The Titanic's greatest hero, a man that we all know and love by the name of Charles Joughin. Charles Joughin, of course. He was in the A-deck pantry right here, okay? And so literally right about this time in the sinking, all right? Yeah, so, wait, yeah, here we go. Yeah, so right about this time in the sinking, okay? So the bridge is going under, water is there, the ship is sinking rapidly, okay? So she's got minutes left, all right? Charles Joughin was in the A-deck pantry. Charles Joughin was right here in the A-deck pantry. And listen, that man really wanted some alcohol. That's all I got to say about that. Oh, gosh. He would make Jack Sparrow proud. All right, hold on. Let me see that super chat. Louis, 5, thank you. I've been trying to show you my terrible Titanic board game I found. Your terrible Titanic... Oh, you found it. Okay, it's not something you made. Okay. Can't mess you on Discord. Google it, man. It's so bad. Okay, I'll look it up. Don't say it's your terrible. Like, that sounds like you made a bad game. But just say you found a bad Titanic board game. Remember to, thank you, VR, like other demos? What do you mean? I don't think I said VR. Did I say VR? I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, there you go. There you go. Maritime says he survived. Yes. So, A-Deck Pantry from Kristen. Yes. So, this is the A-Deck Pantry, and it is in between the third and fourth funnel. And during the sinking, Charles said, so he was in here getting a drink right around the time that the bridge was going under. And let me adjust my... There we go. He was in here getting a drink, and he said that he heard something buckle within the ship, like a loud bang, like, oh, I just hit my mic. But yeah, like a loud bang and things popping, like rivets popping and breaking. And he's like, okay. And then he heard a huge amount of footsteps up on the boat deck above him, which is one deck up. And he's like, okay, I've got to get out of here now. And he headed for the stern. So yes, that is what happened to Charles Joughin. And I don't think they know I'm live in the Discord. Hold on a second. I'm going to message these guys. At everyone. Hey, you guys in the Discord. You know I'm live, right? There we go. That'll get their attention. They're just talking about something. I don't know what they're talking about. What? From Tampy Productions. What? What? How long have you been live? Oh, you guys are hilarious on my Discord. You guys rock. Yeah, they're freaking out now. All right, back to it. I forgot about that. Yeah, because I did talk about going live on Saturday night instead of Sunday night. I did talk about that. But yes, so now my Discord knows. Mr. History says go to the tennis court. You mean the racquetball court? We could do that later. Okay, so this is the first class lounge. And can anybody in the chat explain to me the historical significance of this room, even though we know now it is incorrect? What is the historical significance of this room? Like, what supposedly happened here? WSL says Thomas Andrews. Good job. Thomas Andrews in that room. So, yes. So, it's kind of a mixed bag on the actual story. So, the legend says that this is the room where Thomas Andrews was at the end of the sinking. Shoot, what was the guy's name who saw him? Was it Cecil Fitzpatrick? Was that it? That's the name that comes to mind. Cecil Fitzpatrick, I think. But yes, he says that he came into the room and he saw Andrews staring up at this painting, which is, I believe it's called A Brave New World or New World or something. But yes, anyway, he said, aren't you even going to try for it, Mr. Andrews? And then Andrews turned and looked at him, and he looked like catatonic. I think that's the right word. And then he freaked out and left. But that's incorrect. That couldn't have happened based on the time and everything. But it does look like that is based on a genuine account. It does actually look like that somebody saw Andrews here, and it's like he was in shock. That does look true. However, it looks like that happened much earlier in the sinking, probably around 1 a.m. or so, give or take. And then, you know something? I don't think I've ever done that. Huh. I just had an idea for a video. What would you guys think of a video that goes over all of the movements of Thomas Andrews? Like, I've done Captain Smith, and I've done William Murdoch. But what would you guys think of that? A video that traces Thomas Andrews all around the Titanic for as long, like as much as I can anyway. Like, try to trace his movements. At what time did he go here? At what time did he go here? That would be really cool. Now, Captain Smith was incredibly annoying. Like, because I had to source it from a bunch of different areas to get a full map of his movements. But yeah, so I could try to do that. That would actually be really interesting. That'd take a long time. Remember William Murdoch's documentary? That was a 4-episode series. But yeah, so do it. Andrews is awesome. Yeah, Andrews is my favorite crew member on the Titanic. And if you guys want, we can go to his cabin. Yes, Thomas Andrews' cabin is in this demo. Of course, Tanby Productions. You took a picture of me drinking tea. Wait, is that tea? Yes, it's tea. How many times, how long, Tan, how long have you been watching me now to not realize how much I love tea? Okay, okay. Anyway, back here in the corner, yes, and A deck back here, this was Thomas Andrews' cabin. And a little nod to Thomas Andrews is that they put these ship plans here. That's such a cool little detail. Oh, that's neat. I never noticed that. So there's the forward half. And back here, that's the aft half. That's really, really cool. Hi from Switzerland, from PRZ. Hello. Hello from West Virginia. Let's see here. Barry says, as a Brit, I approve your love of tea, Sam. Thank you very much. Listen, I was over in the UK back in June, and I was taking a cruise up to Iceland, and before we got on the ship, I loaded up on tea. I wanted to have some tea to take with me. Tea is the best drink in the universe as far as I'm concerned. All right, guys, another pop quiz for you. What room is this? What room is this? What room is this right now? What room is this? What room is this? I'm staring at the chat. What room is this? All right, there we go. Blue and white star line. Aft grand staircase. Very good job. Good, sir. It is not the grand staircase, guys. It is the aft grand staircase. There is a difference there. The good one. Aft grand staircase. Aft grand. Correct. Aft grand staircase. Very good job. It's a shame that this room was like completely obliterated in the sinking, in the breakup. Yeah, because none of this exists now. Café Parisien. Here we go. This is one of my favorite spaces on the Titanic. Oh, I love the wind. Can you guys hear the wind blowing? That's really cool. Wait. Let me check OBS's settings. Okay, there we go. I love that. I love that effect. Sean says, is it okay if I destroy my phone to play this game since it's 12:30 in the UK and I don't feel it? I don't think you can play this on your phone. Oh, that's really cool. Look at that. That's really cool. All right, so now we're heading out onto the back of the ship. This is the stern. Now, there's another cool story related to this area right here, all right? So I am pretty sure that this spot is where Charles Joughin came out onto the stern, because after he was when he was in the A-deck pantry, he heard that very loud crunching sound, like the ship beginning to break apart. So he's like, okay, I need to get out of the pantry now and go for the stern. And I'm pretty sure it's this area right here where he showed up. And he was right here when the Titanic broke in half, okay? And he held on to this railing or somewhere around here to keep from being knocked off balance. And then he said he looked down onto the aft well deck, and there was tons of people down here. Tons of people. And there was a huge amount of men over there by that staircase. And he said that they all fell over, and they all fell on top of each other, and it was like a big pile of guys, just like, yeah, like they had all fallen and landed on top of each other. And he wanted to avoid that. So after the ship stopped rocking and the stern settled, he came down these stairs, walked along the side, avoided that huge clump of men that were just stumbling around, and then he walked up here, walked onto the poop deck, and then he said that he hugged onto the railing. I don't think he ever made it to the very back of the ship like what you see in the film. I think he was right around here, if I had to guess. And then the stern went vertical, and he just held on, and if I had to guess, I'd say his feet were like on like one of these vertical beams right here. I'd say he was using that for support. And he said that he simply rode the Titanic down like an elevator. That's what happened. He rode the ship down like an elevator, and when the water got to him, that was it. When the water got to him, he simply stepped off of the Titanic. So, I mean, like, and he is the last confirmed person off the Titanic and lived to tell the tale. Let's see here. Pad says, hey, Sam, I have a question for you. How revolutionary was the Titanic's Marconi wireless system for distress? It was very revolutionary. Now, Titanic was not the first ship to actually send out a SOS signal using, well, I say SOS, but the first ship to actually use the Marconi wireless, I think that was the first to send an SOS anyway, was the Republic. Was the Republic the first one to send SOS? No, because SOS would have been... No, the Republic was the first to use it to send out a distress signal, right? And was Titanic the first to use SOS? I can't remember. I cannot remember if Titanic was first to use SOS. Republic was the first big one to use the wireless, if I'm not mistaken, for a distress signal. But I think Titanic was either the first SOS or it was near the first. My gut's telling me is it wasn't the first, but I can't remember exactly. I cannot remember. Titanic was not the first to use SOS. Titanic did use CQD, but it was later. It was later. Titanic, they used SOS later. Okay, now we're heading up second class staircase, and we are now on the boat deck. Can you experience the wreck or the experience of sinking? Not in this. Not in this. This is strictly a exploration game. Oh wait, there. Wait. Oh, I got stuck on the shroud. And here we are, passing the lifeboats. Notice, second-class passengers are not allowed forward of this area. Yeah, so that is one big thing, was that they had different sections of the boat deck isolated to different people based on your class. And third class was not allowed up here. The only outside spaces that the third class was allowed onto was the aft well deck, the poop deck, and the forward well deck, and parts of the forecastle, or the folks hall, whatever. But parts of that area, not the entire thing. So the whole Jack and Rose, I'm flying, or I'm the king of the world, yeah, that couldn't have happened. With the exception of one story where a passenger did that when she was not supposed to. Does anybody know the name of the passenger who snuck out to the very tip of the bow on the last sunrise the Titanic would ever see? Does anybody know who that was? It was a female passenger. Yes, it was a woman. It was not Elizabeth Lyons. Does anybody know? Uh-oh, it's been a while. I don't remember. She was a best-selling author. That is correct. Nope. Her name was Helen Candy. Helen Candy. She was the first. She had written a book at the time. And basically the story of, I don't remember the title of the book, but the theme of the book was how a woman could get along successfully in life without a man. Because, the whole thinking of this time period was that, women had to get married and blah, 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 support the husband. That was a big thing about the mentality of the time. And she wrote a book basically trying to go against that. How you can get along successfully in life and not have to be married and yada, yada, yada. And that's how she was traveling first class on Titanic. She had gone during the sunrise. That is correct, Battleship. I am very impressed. Good job. Very good job. And we have 181 people viewing right now. That is awesome. Hello, everybody. So now we are in the off-screen. Oh, can anybody tell me what these are? Can anybody tell me what I am looking at right now? Can anybody tell me what these are? Think of this as like the elevator thingies. You mean the elevator motors? Yes, the elevator motors. There we go. Elevator thingies. That's funny. That is funny. You guys always make me laugh. But yes, these are the motors for the elevator. Good job. Warren says, did this game recently get an update? Not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge, but I don't know. Okay. And now. All right, guys. Before I go in there, what room is this? What room is this? Can anybody tell me what room this is before I open the door? Anybody tell me what room this is? There we go. Blue, white star line. The wireless room. I don't know. Marconi. Yes, good job. It is the Marconi room. Good job. This is the Titanic's Marconi radio set. And right there, that's the machine that generated a spark. And that's what the Titanic used to communicate. That's the Morse key. And another pop quiz. What does MGY mean? What does MGY stand for? What does MGY stand for, guys? What does that stand for? Titanic's name, the wireless name. Yes, that's correct. It is the Titanic's radio call sign. It is the radio call sign. Fun fact about this, I remember right after I started doing these live streams that somebody during a live stream tried to mess me up. They tried to mess me up and asked, they were like, can you tell me where the radio station MGY is? And it was his way to try to yeah, like messed me up with Titanic. Like, oh, I don't know where MGY is. I don't know radio stations. And I know what he was doing. He was trying to be like, oh, this guy thinks he knows Titanic, but he doesn't know what MGY was. That's what he was trying to do. And immediately when I saw what he was doing, I was like, MGY radio station. Isn't that 2.5 miles underwater at the bottom of the Atlantic, around 400 miles south of Newfoundland? I'm pretty sure that's where it is. That's how I threw it back at him. You gotta give me some props for that one. All right, hold on. I saw a super chat. 5 from Collector. Thank you so much. Hello. At the end of Titanic, Rose signals for the lifeboat by taking a whistle from a dead officer. Was that supposed to be a real life officer? As far as I know, there wasn't an officer who died with a whistle in his mouth. I mean, I know that they heard whistles blowing after the sinking. That's based on genuine accounts as far as I know. But I'm pretty sure that the officer in that moment was meant to be Chief Officer Wiles. I almost said Chief Officer Lowe. Chief Officer Henry Wild. That's who I think that was supposed to be, but I don't think that's based on a genuine account. And here is the silent room, and this is the generator and all the equipment that ran the wireless. And these two handles right here, these are field regulators, okay? And during the sinking, Jack Phillips and Harold Bride, well, let's see, Jack would have been on the Morse key, so Harold Bride would have been in here. He was adjusting these regulators to try to compensate as the ship was losing power. So yeah, it's like you could adjust the current flows and everything with this. Now, I am not an expert on this stuff at all, like the electronic stuff. I don't know all that stuff. But yes, so he was adjusting the field regulators and everything. And what's really cool, hang on, let me see if I can find it real quick. Bring up Google. Titanic silent room field regulators. Because during a dive, they actually got into the room and you can see them. Is this it? I don't know if that might be it, but that doesn't look right. There's a lot of garbage. Oh, here we go. You can't really see it too good though. Oh, this is Facebook. Nope, it's not there. Anyway, if you, they are on Google. I just can't find a good enough image to show you guys. But yes, you can actually still see these on the wreck. Yep. So, and I'm actually curious. I think this is what they're going to be looking for when they say they're wanting to recover the Titanic's radio, like during the sinking and like they go down to the wreck and recover the wreck. I think they're wanting to get this. I don't know which part is like all of this stuff is like crazy. Like I don't know what they would want to get, but probably this if I had to guess. This is what they're going to look for. But look at that. Titanic. Very cool stuff. Very, very cool stuff. And okay. Now, all right, pop quiz, guys. Another pop quiz. During the sinking, Captain Smith came into this room and told Jack Phillips and Harold Bride that they have done their full duty, they could do no more, and it was time for them to abandon the cabin. But Jack Phillips was slowly losing his mind as the sinking was carrying out, and Harold Bride was screaming at him, "We gotta go, we gotta go." What happened to finally wake up Jack Phillips? What was the event that finally woke him up and got him, W. White Star Line, man, you're on fire tonight. The stoker or fireman stealing the light. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. It was a crewman came in here and was taking Jack Phillips' life jacket off of him, like literally unfastening it and everything. And then Harold came in here and went, "What's going on?" and tackled him, and then a fight ensued. And yeah, so pretty crazy stuff. Sam, do you think that we should be able to recover the Marconi wireless? I definitely said that wrong. I don't know how to spell it, but I think it's okay to recover the wireless. My big thing is the way that they've always handled recovering artifacts from the wreck site is they only want to take things that was thrown from the ship as it was heading to the bottom of the ocean. They didn't want to take anything out that was inside the wreck. But this is such an important piece of history, and this room is collapsing. Like, you can, so that's a skylight. You can actually see this skylight on the wreck, and this whole roof area is, like, collapsing. So, I mean, it really wouldn't be hard for them to get in here and get this, if anything of it's left. I'm sure all this wood is long gone. But, yes, I think they should go in and get it, personally. But I don't think that would cause any trouble. Okay, we got that one. We got that one. All right, we're going to keep on moving now. Suzuki 5, thank you so much. Fun fact about the wireless call sign, the M in MGY stood for Marconi. Similarly, German liners used D at the beginning of their wireless call. I did not know that. So that's what that meant. I did not know that. I did not know that. That is very, very cool. Huh, learn something new every day. Okay, so you can't go in here, but does anybody know what's directly behind this door? You can't go in here right now, but what is directly behind this door right here? Does anybody know? Pad, captain's room, captain's room, captain's room. Good job. Yep, this is Captain Smith's cabin. It is directly behind that door. Very good job, guys. You guys know Titanic pretty well. I am very impressed. Good job. Very, very good job. Can't go out there. All right, so now we're heading to the bridge. All right, this right here is the wheelhouse. Right here. And here are the telephones that they could use to talk to the Marconi, or to the lookouts up in the crow's nest. And this is where Lowe answered the phone when Frederick Fleet called in. Lowe picked up the phone and asked him, what do you see? And he yelled, iceberg right ahead. It happened right there. And here is the navigation bridge right here. And here are the engine room telegraphs. And actually, one of these, surprisingly, is in the Titanic Museum in Orlando, Florida. I saw it when I was there. You know something that I honestly don't really understand? I was recently in Belfast, okay? I was in Belfast. And that's where Titanic was built. And they have an incredible museum there. It's absolutely incredible. It's like to see the nomadic and all that stuff. I'm very curious as to why, like, they don't have a chunk of the big piece, like the Titanic's hull. They don't have that there. They don't have, like the telegraph there that was recovered. Like, it seems like there's more bigger Titanic artifacts over here in the States than over in Belfast. And I find that very interesting. You would think, like, I know we have Titanic museums, but you would think a lot of this really big stuff. I mean, they do have some stuff. They've got the violin. They've got the nomadic. They've got a lot of cool stuff. I'm just saying I'm surprised that some of these really significant things are, over here. Why is somebody yelling Sam? Sam. Was it, wait, what did I say? Sam. It was, oh, did I say low? Oh, you're right. You're totally right. I said low, but it was Moody. My brain thought Moody, but I said, oh, yeah, you're right. You guys are absolutely right. You're right. The wrong name came out. My bad. You guys are 100% right. You guys are right. I had the name in my head, but man, you guys do not let me miss a beat, do you? My bad. You know, when I was doing my Captain Smith video, and I will never forget this. So Captain Smith's cabin was right back here, okay? So Captain Smith's cabin is up here on the boat deck on the starboard side, and there's an invisible wall there. I can't go that way. But those first couple of windows you see right there, like 2, 3, 4 back, that's like the captain's room right there. Anyway, during the Captain Smith video, I accidentally said that his cabin was on the port side instead of starboard. It was a very simple slip of the tongue. I showed plans. I circled where his cabin was. I just made a tiny little mess up, and I said port instead of starboard, and I missed it netting. I got so many comments about that. Seriously, like, Sam, what are you doing? It's not the port. I'm like, oh gosh. Like, I mean, Miles said, I thought you said, no, it was literally a slip of the tongue. My bad. But like, oh gosh. Coffee says deserve. What do you mean deserve? Do you have any idea how much work it takes to put these documentaries together? I made one, and I do all the filming and like editing. Like, I do all this stuff on my own. I don't have anybody like double check it. And it's so easy to miss one thing, and then when you put something on YouTube, it's there forever. Like, I mean, it's with the exception of the Great Tea Flood. But yes, like, I think the Great Tea Flood is the one exception of something being put on the internet, and it's literally gone forever. But anyway, so Oh, gosh. Blue White Star and the T-Flood? The what? I guess you guys don't know about that. Titanic, thank you for the 10. I'll answer your question here in a second. So the Great T-Flood, as we call it, I actually think... Do I have it? Where did I... Oh, no, it's up in my studio. Anyway. But the Great T-Flood, as we call it, was I had a MacBook, okay? I had a MacBook Pro, and I was doing my live streams on it. And anyway, the battery was about to die while I was live streaming. Tony says I witnessed it. Hey, Tony. Good to see you here. Anyway, I stood up, and my side, like, caught a coffee table or whatever. And it, like, it caught, like, a tablecloth. And anyway, it fell. It caused my full cup of tea to fall directly onto my MacBook. It fried it. It just fried it. And anyway, I didn't realize it right away until I came back in there and I saw liquid all... I'm like, oh no. And I was live, guys. There was like 200 or 300 people watching this happen. I was like, no. And anyway, but I'm like, okay, maybe it didn't get into the keyboard. Maybe there's a chance the computer's okay. And then I looked at the camera like, guys, if the stream cuts out, you'll know. And then boom, the computer died. Like literally right as I was saying those words, it just died. And rest in peace, MacBook Pro. So, I mean, it was just, oh gosh, it was awful. It was awful. So, yes, anyway, after that incident happened, I just, impulsively, I just took down the stream. And, I regret doing that now because I wish I could have saved it. I would have re-uploaded it later. But yeah, I just, reflexively, I took the stream down. And as far as I know, it's gone. It's like I took it down before anybody had a chance to save it. And I'm like, if anybody out there has a copy of it, like, please upload it. I would like to see it. Nothing. Nothing. Like, it's been years and nothing. Like, people even tried using the Wayback Machine and nothing. It's just gone. It is absolutely gone. So, typically people say when something's on the internet, it's there forever. Not in this case. Not in this case. Not in this case. All right. So anyway, there you go. There you go. Skyline says, what was the date? Sometime in 2021, Skyline. If you want to, if the best person to ask, because he actually knows it better than I do, it's Maritime History on my Discord. Skyline, if you want to have the best shot at trying, if you want to try to find it, go into my channel and go into my live streams and scroll back. I did a like 4 or 5 minute live stream after that. It was a different live stream. And anyway, I just told you, I told the chat what happened. That's all it is. But the actual stream with the everything, it's not there. But yes, so if you get, if that one there will get you the date anyway. So there you go. There you go. But I don't think you'll find it. Trust me, a lot of people have tried to find it. If you do manage to find it, I will be very impressed. All right, what was that $10 super chat? Titanic Nerd 10, thank you so much. This is off topic, but my friend wants to know if you plan or already made a video about the RMMV Oceanic. The White Star Line's canceled ship. Also, me and him love your videos. Thank you so much, appreciate it. It's not on my immediate list of things to do, but I probably will eventually. I probably will eventually. Yeah, but it's a very, very cool story. It's a very, very cool story. Let's see here, Stan. If you have that kind of money, you go ahead. I unfortunately do not. So, if I did have that kind of money, I would pay off my house, pay off my car, put some money aside for my kids, my future kids. I don't have any kids yet. My future kids' education and all that good stuff. Let's see here. Moon says, or Mooring, I'm sorry. What did you do with the sippy cup your sister gave you? I'm not actually sure what happened to it, to be honest. I haven't seen that in forever. All right, let's head down into the lower decks now. I'm watching Sam. He just talked about the Great Tea Flood in my Discord. I guess I did, because everybody asks about that. Gosh, the Great Tea Flood. Actually, is that meme video still on YouTube? Hold on. Historic travels. Let's see. One guy in my Discord made a very funny meme video about... I think he took it down. Yeah, I don't see it anymore. Man. Anyway, but there was this really funny meme video he made talking about the Great Tea Flood. And yeah, I don't see it anymore. Okay, whatever. Kev says, hi, Sam. Miss you on Titanic SOS. I actually looked at it earlier, believe it or not. All right, we're down on the reception room. Okay. I'm trying to think, ask you guys another question. I'm trying to think of another question that I could ask you guys. All right, we're heading down into E-Deck. Who here can tell me what's down these stairs? Pop quiz. Who here can tell me what is directly down these stairs? F-Deck. Turkish bass. There we go. Blue, white star line, Turkish bass. Swimming pool. F-Deck. Yes, that's Turkish bass. That's what I was like. And the swimming pool. So we'll head down here and check this out now. F-Deck. Directly in here is the Turkish bath. And this room is in remarkably good condition today on the rack. It's absolutely insane. It's absolutely insane how good the condition is of this room today. Oh, right. I forgot about that. I forgot. Yeah. I forgot that that was there. I forgot that that was there. What? 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 What is that? What? What? So this is a reference to, and that is horrifying. That is legitimately horrifying. Forgot about what? Yeah, yes. This dead body in the electric bath. So there's an old game called Titanic Adventures Out of Time. It came out in the mid to late 90s. And anyway, somebody in that game was murdered in one of these baths. He was electrocuted. This is a tiny nod to that, basically. Yeah. The first time I saw that, it absolutely, I jumped a mile. It caught me really off guard. These are such beautiful spaces. Look at that. Lovely. Yes, I know. I know, right? Okay. All right, since a few of you guys asked for it, we are going to go to the most famous room on the Titanic. Oh, wait, let's go down here first. This right here is the third-class dining room. So this is where the third-class passengers would have had their meals on the Titanic. And honestly, like, for third class, this is really nice. Like, I mean, third class, like, it was very good on Titanic based on the time period and everything. Like, third class on Titanic was actually compared to second class on other ships. Like, they really did try to take care of third class to, let's see here. Skyline, Sam, update on trying to find a great TV. I couldn't find the last stream you were talking about. All right, Sky. Hey, Skyline, just join my Discord, and I'll post a link to the one video later, okay? I'll just post a link to it later. Just be on the Discord, and we'll talk. Just post it, and we'll talk. History says, hey, Historic Travels, what's up? What's up, History? Good to see you. All right, so right here, here's another Charles Joughin story, the Titanic's baker. This is his cabin. Chief Baker, Assistant Chief, right here. So this is Charles Joughin's cabin, right here, all right? And back here, somewhere, stewardess, musicians, somewhere right around, here we go, our emergency door. Yeah, right around here is an emergency staircase. So about 3/4 of the way into the sinking, so Charles Joughin actually came down here to go back to his cabin to get a drink. And anyway, when he came down this door down the staircase, he said he had to wade through water to get to his cabin, which was right here. All right. Now, this hallway goes all the way to the Titanic's bow. So for him to have to wade through water to get to his room, when he looked, he would have seen nothing but a wall of water right here. All this is under. Can you imagine how horrifying that must be? Can you imagine how horrifying it would have been to look down this long corridor and just see water? Just see water. Like, all this is gone. And yet he waded through it to get right here and to get his whiskey. Listen, that man was on a mission. That is for darn sure. All right, we're heading further aft. He is a hero for that, yes. Charles Joughin, the world's greatest hero. He made it his mission for the ship to sink with as little alcohol on board as possible. Tracks of the White Star. That's cool. The red here, is this marking British territories of the time period? Like all the areas that Britain controlled? Is that what the red marks are? I'm not familiar with all of the Commonwealth territories during this time period. Is that what this is? All the areas that they, I think so. Yeah, like there's Canada. Canada was part of Britain at the time. And Australia, I didn't know that New Zealand was. India, yeah, I knew that. Oh, yeah, and Hong Kong. Yeah, Hong Kong. And, yeah. Let's see. Is Sam doing the countries? Oh, Animaniacs. Mexico, Canada, Panama. I don't know it. I don't know it, but I know the British Empire. For some reason, I thought of Winston Churchill when I said that. Don't know what this is. Oh, look at that. Whose cabin is this? I actually don't know. Whose cabin is this supposed to be? Is this a generic cabin or... visit the potato room, please and thank you. You can't. The potato room isn't in this, but... wait, where am I? The potato room would be right there, but you can't get in there. But yeah, that's the potato room right there. Let's just upload more videos, please. Yeah, I try. I do a lot of uploads. That is a steward's cabin. But yes, right there. That is the potato room. Okay, is there anything else you all would like to see? Because I think we've covered pretty much... Oh, we haven't done the boiler rooms yet. No potato room, bad game, delete. Yeah. Okay, let's go to the boiler room. And well, we'll go to the engine room first. I'm pretty sure that's in this. We're over the engine room right now. Wait a minute. Is this an older version of Demo 401? Oh, wait. Am I playing an older version? Oh, I think I am. Yeah, I think this is the wrong version of Demo 401. Yeah, because the engine room's down here. Oh, yeah, I am. I'm playing an older version. Okay, so the engine room isn't in this version. Okay, derp. Because I thought that they got rid of that body, like, in the later versions. But, yeah, so I'm playing an older version. Ah, that's what's going on here. Okay, my bad. Oh, well, it's still good. Here we are. This is the second-class restaurant. That's why the doors actually work here. Oh, wait, in the new one, did the doors not work? Okay. But yeah, so this is an older version of Demo 401. I'm like, why isn't the music working? Because I thought there was music in this, but not in the older version. Yeah. My bad, guys. My bad. Oh, wait a minute. If this is the older version... Hold on a second. I have an idea. This is the one that's got the... Hold on a second. Let me see if I can figure out how to do this real quick. Hold on a second, guys. Because if I remember correctly, this is the version that has a glitch. Okay, there's a glitch in this. So all you have to do, there's a like it's not made. It's not made. Like you can't get into that like the space is empty. But if you go to just the right spot, I think this is it right here, okay? Pay attention, guys. This is very important. So, you get right in here, okay? You put yourself right in this corner. You move on, like you just kind of walk back and forth like this. Pause, unpause, pause, unpause, pause. Then wait a second. You'll actually no-clip through the wall and get into the potato room. And it should work. I think. Maybe. Wait, does it not work? Oh, man. Sam, I knew it! Sam! We got Sam, why? I knew it! Why, Sam? Bro. So, guys, the video was having trouble running, so that's why I stopped and, like, just stared off in the distance for a second. Did not expect to get rickrolled by Historic Travels. Oh, come on, you guys are having fun. You're dead to me. Oh, come on, that was funny. You guys know it. The odds of being rickrolled by Sam are low, but never zero. I love it. I absolutely love it. I love it. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, gosh, that is so funny. I give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry. Oh, gosh, dude, I wasn't prepared for that. Oh, gosh, that's so funny. All right, I guess the last place we'll check out is the boiler room. This stream is, we got 203 people on here. Awesome. Well, hello, everybody. I'm sorry you all got rickrolled. We are heading... Are the boiler rooms in this? It looks like there's something back there, but I can't see. Boiler room, boiler room, boiler room. There we go. Boiler room. Here we go. Jeez. Can you imagine working down here every day in this heat? You probably can't hear me very well, but like, good gosh, look at this. Remember in the movie, Jack and Rose come down here, and Rose yells, "Now what?" And Jack goes, "What?" And then Frederick Barrett walks up to him and goes, "Hold up! What you two doing down here? You shouldn't be down here. Could be dangerous. Aye!" There we go. Oh, okay. I can actually, there we go. Oh, gosh. There we go. Titanic Nerd 5, thank you. Never gonna run around while running around Titanic. Oh, gosh. Sam, in your opinion, what is your opinion of the Britannic movie? I think it's awful. I've actually never seen it because I heard it was really bad. All right, we're getting out of here. Can you imagine working down here? Oh wait, is this? Ah, yeah, we're climbing up the funnel. We're actually, we're climbing up the vents. So this is a vent right beside one of the Titanic's funnels. Probably the first. You can barely see the funnel right there. That's cool. That's very cool. That is very, very cool. What's Shadow Man? What is that battle? Okay, there we go. We're out. Rosie is fine. She's sleeping right now. Alrighty, guys. I think... Is he in the demo? What are you talking about? Oh, did they, like, a ghost thing or something? Oh, right here. So this is the party area. This is where the third class had the party on Sunday before the sinking. This is where they all would have gathered and had a big party. Alright, let's see here. We got that one. Alright, guys, so I think that pretty much covers all the big spaces on the ship. Unless there's something else what you guys would like to see before I sign off of this. I think it was the general room in the... I thought it was in the bow. Am I wrong? I thought it was in the bow where the... I thought it was in the bow where the party was. Am I wrong? Battleship context. In the old demos, in a hidden room in the shaft, you climbed. There was a shadow man hiding in the old demo, in a hidden room in the shaft you climbed, was a shadow man hiding hiding away. Oh, really? Like a ghost thing? That's cool. If you can find it, post a... I didn't see anything like that, but if you can find it, post it to my Discord. I'd like to see it. Very cool. Very, very cool. Alright. Oh, the swimming pool. Somebody wanted to see that. There's the pool. I bet this room is in really good condition on the wreck today. Very, very cool stuff. Alright, I thought only Queen Mary was haunted. Well, Queen Mary definitely does have some stories, that's for darn sure. It absolutely does. And somebody said they wanted to see the racquetball court. It's down here. You go down this hallway, go down these stairs, go over here, make a right, and wait, I think it's right there. Yeah, here we go. Yep, there's the racquetball. Oh, that scared me. Woo! I did not expect that. Wow, that's creepy. I did not expect that. Wow. This is, I did not expect, oh, is it squash? Yes, squash, okay. Wow, I did not expect to hear, that, okay. Are they playing sports or shooting rifles? Yes. Wow, that actually scared me. And then down here is the mailroom. This is the mailroom right here. And the lower mailroom. This is one of the very first crew areas to actually start flooding. And during the sinking, they were working like crazy to get these mailbags up and out of here. They tried to save as much of them as they could. Unfortunately, that was a futile effort, but they didn't know the ship was sinking then. Pet says, hey Sam, I've watched a lot of your videos and I still don't know what your favorite ship of all time is. I have no idea. What is my favorite ship of all time? I absolutely do not know. What ship is my absolute favorite of all time? I guess this is why she was Royal Mail Steamer. That's exactly right, because there was SS as well, which simply meant steamship. That was also a thing. And the first class dine we were in here earlier. There's actually a really cool Titanic deleted scene of Jack and Rose fighting Lovejoy in this room, and it's really, really cool. I highly recommend for you guys to look that up. All right, everybody. We have been up for an hour now. I think this is a good place to wrap up the live stream. Is that why he has blood on? Yes, that is. It's from a fight in here. You just assume it happened during the sinking, but that is why he had blood on his face. All right, everybody. Well, hey, I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and call it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was an incredibly fun live stream. I will have some new videos, for you guys very, very soon. And yeah, thank you guys so much for all the support. It means a lot. And I will see you all in the next one. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.